Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2016. Yes, who needs F1 2020? That's what I say. Who bloody well needs it?
Hi, everything okay? Do remember to let us know which areas of the car you'd like us to develop using the laptop. I'll leave that with you.
And you don't get Chris on F1 2020 being a worrywart because he's scared he's going to lose his job. Yes, please spend those resource points, please. No, bugger off. Anyway, as you can see, Mercedes have reduced the drag on their cars and they've upgraded their engine power. Well, of course, that's not going to affect us because we are further down the development table than what they are. Let's have a look now. As you can see, we are still just behind the Force India and we've got just 2 more updates to go. We're going to hold out now for the chassis weight, which is the last big update for our car before we go on to the rear wing end plates, which is the last update for the car. And then that'll be it. We will be fully maxed out. So let's hope that we get a decent drive for the rest of the season. Otherwise, we could be in real bloody trouble. Anyway, we did a couple of practice sessions and after that you can see we've got enough points now so we can go for that last big development. It is the chassis weight, the central under tray. You can see from the graphic that is going to put us a little bit higher up in the development once that's been put onto the car, but we're still going to be just behind Force India. Anyway, we have done it. We are ready to go once more for the next Grand Prix with the development onto the car. Okay then, let's do this.
Good afternoon, and we hope you're ready for an exciting qualifying session as the teams make their final preparations here in Canada. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
So here we are at Canada. Oh Canada, oh Canada, it's such a shame you're not on the calendar in 2020. Anyway, as you can see, it's now starting to rain, so we have aborted that lap. We're not going to put any faster times in. At the moment, we are in 10th position with Lewis Hamilton in pole position for the race, and that may be our final starting position. We will find out.
There is, as I look out of my commentary box window, a very large and very excited crowd here today, eagerly anticipating another memorable race.
You've done incredibly well. You're in line to become the lead driver. Keep it up.
Okay, here's the final running order then. In first place, Lewis Hamilton. Second for Nico Rosberg. Third for Kimi Räikkönen. Fourth for Maxi Boy Verstappen. In fifth place, it's Sergio Perez. Sixth for Nico Hülkenberg. Seventh for Fernando Alonso. Eighth for Romain Grosjean. Ninth for Kevin Magnussen. 10th for the Hookster. Yes. 11th for Rio Haryanto. 12th for Esteban Gutierrez. 13th for Nasser. 14th for Bottas. 15th for Carlos. And look at that. 18th for Sebastian Vettel. And Jolly Off Palmer's in 19th place, everyone. Yes. 19th for the Jolly Off. Okay, then it's time to reform on the grid for the start of this Grand Prix. We've got Kevin Magnussen just off to the left in the Renault car. As the excitement builds now, look at that. We've got the manor in 2016, everyone. It's now time for the 5 lights to go out now on the All Seasons career mode. And we say go, go, go. And it's away he goes. Look at this. Another rocket ship start for the live. It looks to absolutely rocket ship. Straight past the Husk car and into a dive bomb into turn 1 as we expect from the Hookster. Once again, we've got a full India off to the right hand side. It's Sergio Perez, but already up into 6th place. Look at that. He's trying for the switchback on Sergio Perez. Is he going to dive down the inside? Oh, of course he is. It's the Hookster. Oh, a little bit of contact there. A little bit. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Banging wheels there with Sergio Perez, but he gets through. Yes, he does. Up into 5th position now. 5th place for the Hookster. Wowzers, med trousers. Once again, it's another fantastic performance from the man that never gives up and he never surrenders. Don't you know? Wowzers. So there you go then. Past Perez. That's the Force India, which is currently a little bit faster than us in the development table. So we are doing really well. Now we've got to see if we can catch up to the back of Maxi Boy Verstappen. Yes, Maxi Boy Verstappen. He's got a Ferrari in front of him. So this should be on. At the gorgeous Canadian circuit. Yes, absolutely gorgeous. Off to the right hand side now, you've got the St. Lawrence Seaway. You can't actually see it, but yes, there is a river off to the right hand side at this circuit. So we're just about to finish the end of lap 1 now. Oh, very, very tight there for Hookster. We don't want to hit Champions Wall. We definitely don't want to hit Champions Wall, but we carry on, still in 5th place. But look at this, the car's ahead and slowing right down there. We go for a move on Maxi Boy, and he almost sort of gets out of the way there as we go past Max Verstappen and up into 4th position on lap 2, 4th place. Next target is, of course, our championship rival at the moment. It's Nico Rosberg in that Mercedes car. Wow, we are doing really, really bloody well in this race. Absolutely fantastic, in fact, at the moment. And we are chasing Nico Rosberg, who's got Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, Kimi Raikkonen, who stole my bloody seat at Ferrari and has caused me to do 2 more seasons of the All Seasons. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I bloody well am. I bloody well am. Bastard. Absolute bastard. Anyway, let's continue now as we exceed the track limits slightly, just slightly. We carry on in 4th position now, just coming around a very, very tight right-hander here. This gives us the advantage if we can put the power down early to try and catch up to the back of Nico Rosberg as we go down this extraordinarily long straight now. This is the longest straight of the circuit. You've got a chicane that breaks it up, but it's basically just all one big long straight. And here we go then. We're going past Champions Wall on lap 2. Be very, very careful here for the Hookster. He gets very, very close down to the back of Nico Rosberg, though. He's going to put a move, I do believe that. Oh, look at this. Rosberg is blocking him. Oh, my goodness. Rosberg is blocking. What are you doing? As he puts in a fastest lap on lap 2, you can see that. Oh, it's going to be a touch. Yes, and Rosberg goes round. Rosberg has gone round. He has suffered the wrath of the Hookster after being blocked by him. He has been taken out of the Grand Prix. Let's go to a replay and see exactly where you can see clearly he was being blocked. The Hookster was being blocked and he was taking none of his shit now, and you can see it's going to be a tiny little pinch there. Just oh, it was only tiny, but he goes round, and Nico Rosberg has now dropped down the field. And he's going to drop down the field even more because he's waiting for all the other. Look at this. He's waiting for all the other cars to go past now. Wowzers. That's it, everyone. This is the current championship leader, and he's currently pissing around, reversing on the circuit, trying to get back into the race. Wowzers. Drama, drama, drama once again on the All Seasons on F1 2016. Anyway, back to us now. In 3rd position now and chasing Kimi Raikkonen on lap 3. Maxi Boy Verstappen is the car behind us, as we have now dispatched our championship rival at the moment, Nico Rosberg. And we didn't get any message from the steward, so it's all good. It looks like a racing incident, so no problems there, as we are still chasing Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, Kimi bloody Raikkonen in that Ferrari car. And Maxi Boy Verstappen is a little bit further back, as you can see from the mini-map there, currently in 4th position. So yes, we are doing very, very well indeed. And we haven't even got that last update onto the car. Well, the second from last update anyway. But yes, we are doing well here at Canada. We are running very low downforce wings though. Yes, very low downforce indeed, to try and get an extra bit of straight line speed to try and catch up to the big boys, because of course the McLaren car is not the fastest. It's nowhere near the fastest car. In fact, it's only the 5th fastest at the moment. But we are going to continue like we always do and battle on and see if we can finally win this championship in Season 5 of the All Seasons on F1 2016. Okay, we've accelerated forward down to lap 5. You can see still in 3rd position at the moment. Raikkonen ahead of us, Perez behind us, as we now go through the final chicane at Champions Wall. To be very, very careful you don't skip over that curb where you end up straight into the wall, as many a world champion have already done in the past in Formula 1. Yes, so now lap 6, and the Hookster is now in the lead. The Hookster's now in the lead. I don't believe it. Yes, cars have come into the pits, so just for the moment, the Hookster has a provisional lead in this race. The glory is now the Hookster's. It's all to the Hookster at the moment. So we accelerate forward down to lap 6, but unfortunately that glory didn't last very long because he's now got to come in for his pit stop. So we're changing now from the ultra soft tyre. I think we're going to go on to the reds, which is the slightly harder tyre for the rest of our stint in Canada. Hopefully the lads will pull in a fast stop. Oh no, actually we're going to the yellows, onto the yellow tyre. Yes, I forgot that actually you have to go, I think 2 grades down, is it, for the harder tyre? I think it's 2 grades down. Anyway, we rejoin now in 5th position on lap 7. There's a car off to the right of us though. I think it's one of the Williams cars. Yes, it's Valtteri Bottas. So he gets past us, but we're still holding on to 5th at the moment. And hopefully we should be able to dispatch Bottas. Let's see if we can. He, of course, I think he's on old tyres now. Yes, he's on ultra soft, so he must be getting ready to come in for his own pit stop as we accelerate forward at lap 7. And yes, in Valtteri Bottas goes in. Oh, we skip over the chicane there. Get a warning for corner cutting. One more warning, I think, and we're going to penalty. So we have to be very, very careful, as Lewis Hamilton is currently in the lead of this race on lap 8, and we go up now into 4th position because of Valtteri Bottas coming in for his stop as we accelerate forward out to lap 11. Lap 11, yes, still holding on to fourth at the moment. We've got Rio Haryanto in a manner ahead of us. This is absolutely fantastic. I don't believe it. How on earth can he be? Yes, he is. Look, there he is. Rio Haryanto in the manor. Now, obviously, has he stopped? I'm not quite sure. Maybe he has stopped. Hamilton's still in the lead, but Haryanto in this manner is doing really, really well up in third place. But look at this. It's a dive bomb for the Hookster. It goes very, very wide on the exit, though. Can he get it round? Can he get it round? No, the manor's still there on the inside line. Wowzers. Wowzers, me trousers. Rio Haryanto is fighting like crazy against the Hookster there in the manor. We are banging wheels now. Banging wheels, but I think now he's got it. Yes, he has. Finally. Oh my goodness. So the Hookster goes up now into third position, gets the third place that he had before his pit stop as we accelerate forward down to lap 14 and we're under real pressure for the car behind now. It's Sergio Perez on the Force India. Of course, he's a faster car than me, but we are going to cut to the inside line and hopefully get round. Do we? Yes, we do. So still holding on to this third place now. Third place for the Hookster as we accelerate forward down to lap 15. Once again, we're under pressure though from Sergio Perez with his DRS open. But once again, we're going to the inside line. Just skipping over the chicane there, but we're okay. Still hold on to third as we accelerate forward now to lap 17. Just about to start the last lap of the race. So this is the last opportunity for Sergio Perez to try and get past us. But we have pulled out a little bit of a gap to him now. You can just see in the rearview mirrors. He's a little bit further back, so we should be looking good for a third place. Yes, a podium at Canada, everyone. A third place, fantastic. Kimi Raikkonen will fit. Oh God, Kimi Raikkonen, the Ferrari, is going to finish in second place though, ahead of us. That's appalling news, absolutely appalling news. I'm going to get in with the champagne when we get on that podium. I'll tell you, I'm going to get in with that bloody champagne when we get on that podium. Bastard, absolute bastard. Anyway, a few more corners to go now in this Grand Prix and it'll all be over. I don't think Sergio has got any attack on us. Just coming around this final corner now, going down the long straight. It's a little bit closer though. We have got 2 arrows, but that's now faded to 1 arrow. And Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one himself, don't forget to wash your hands as one. Oh my goodness, as I say that though, Sergio Perez sneaks out of somewhere. I don't know where he sneaked out of, but he's under DRS and he's managed to get past us. But hopefully we can outbrake him into the last turn, and we do manage to do that. And we cross the line in third place. Yes, fantastic. Get in there. Great result at Canada. Third position for our McLaren car. Wowzers mid trousers. Wowzers mid trousers. And here he is, everyone. Yes, it's Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Lacona? No, it's Simon. Oh, sorry, don't want you. Want Sarah Lacona. And anyway, there's Lulu, the blessed one himself. Yes, he's so blessed. He really is so blessed. Don't forget to wash your hands, everyone. Don't forget to wash your hands. Very important these days. Very important indeed. And getting out of the car now is Nico Rosberg in 5th place in that Force India. Fantastic result for Force India. Fantastic. So here we are then on the podium, and there he is, everyone, the Hookster. Look at that, so sprightly, so sprightly. 38 years old he is now. 38 years old as Lulu holds up the trophy. How many more world championships has he got in him? How many more? Well, hopefully loads more. Hopefully loads more. Otherwise, it won't be much of a series, will it? So there goes the champagne of everyone. Well done, Lulu. Well done indeed. Let's go to the final results as they all hug it out on the podium. As you can see, we're now in second place, or still in second place. 14 points now behind Nico Rosberg in that Mercedes car. Third place for Sebastian Vettel with 90, joint 90, in fact, with Lewis Hamilton in the sister Mercedes car. Wowzers. And in the constructors, we're in third place with 128 points.
So the board and I have been talking about your contract, and we all agree. The only thing better than a number 2 driver is a number 1 driver. Here are the details.
Hello. Stand by your beds, lads. It's MZ Craw. Look at that slit in that skirt, lads. Craw, I'd give her one in the back of my Honda Civic. Anyway, we have been promoted now to first driver. Fantastic. And look, MZ's stuck in a time warp. Look, everyone else is moving, but she's not. She's like a statue. Oh my goodness. Let's look. It's fantastic. Whoa, she's still a MILF though, isn't she, lads? Still a MILF. Anyway, let's have a look at the laptop now. Fuck's sake. And see where we are. I know where I'm going to be soon. Arrested. And it's time now to move on to the Abertazani. Stick it up your barmy army. I don't know what you bloody well call it.
Hi, how are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
So thank you, Chris, you boring old fart. We now have that almost final piece to the puzzle in our development. It's the final part of our chassis weight central under tray. And now let's have a look and see where we are. Oh my goodness, Toro Rosso have increased the downforce. Oh, they've done lots of jobs actually to their car, but luckily for us, Toro Rosso are right down the bottom of the development race. So that's not going to affect us, but where are we? Yeah, we're still there, just behind Force India. You can see we've just one more development part to go, and that'll be it. We'll be locked off, and we won't be able to improve the car anymore.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Wowzers, 2 MZs in one episode? I can't contain myself. No, really, I can't contain myself.
Welcome to qualifying in the Republic of Azerbaijan. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position can get underway.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on to qualifying now at Azerbaijan. Yes, currently Rio Haryanto in the manor has got pole position. Oh, thankfully he's now been beaten by Sebastian Vettel, which is good news. And we are going to cross the line at the moment, and it's going to be, fourth position, but almost 2 seconds behind the leaders. Anyway, a little bit later into the qualifying session, you can see that we're down to 16th place now. We're not going to improve on this delta time because it's almost a second down as well. So where are we going to end up for the race? I'm not quite sure. It's not looking too good at the moment for the Hookster at Azerbaijan.
Who would have imagined in those pioneering days of motor racing just how far and wide the love of speed and competition would spread? From Brands Hatch to Jerez to Valencia, the European Grand Prix has made its home all across the continent. And now a new era of this storied race brings us here, to the edge of the Caspian Sea.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
So here's the final grid order then. First for Nico Rosberg. Oh my goodness. Second for Lulu. Third for Sergio Perez. Fourth for Sebastian Vettel. Fifth place for Nico Hulkenberg. Sixth place for Kimi Raikkonen. Seventh place for Maxi Boy. Eighth for Fernando Alonso. Ninth for Daniel Ricciardo. 10th for Pascal Wehrlein. 11th for Rio Haryanto. 12th for Carlos Sainz. 13th for Jolly Off Palmer. 14th for Bottas. 15th for Magnussen. 16th for Felipe Massa. 17th for Loman Glow. Wait a minute. Where's the Hookster? No, you buggers. Last place. How on earth could this be possible? Anyway, we are now reforming the grid, and yes, it is possible, everyone. We are starting from last on the grid. Unfortunately, at Azerbaijan, the Baku circuit has not been kind to us, and we're in last. So once again now, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the season's career mode, and we say go, go, go. So it's away we go once again. Look at this, now a rocket ship start for the line for the Hookster. Gets straight past that Haas, and we're going for both the sails into turn 1. This is going to be another dive bomb. Oh, Jesus. Oh, look at that. It's just like threading candy through a needle. That made no sense at all. Anyway, we've got a warning for collision with Bottas into turn 2, and there's collision there with Carlos Sainz and the Toro Rosso. No damage to the car, luckily. We've got a manor just off to the right-hand side, but we continue on, up into 12th place already from last on the grid, everyone. Yes, last on the grid as we go into turn 3. As you can see, we are now doing another dive on the Red Bulls. Yes, both the Red Bulls. We've already got past one, now we've got the other one. I think, is that Daniel Ricciardo? No, I think that's actually Maxi Boy Verstappen. Yes, so past the Red Bull as well, up into 9th place. Next target is Pascal Wehrlein in this manor car, and we're going to get past him as well, I do believe. Oh, this is going to get tight. This is going to get very, very tight indeed. But yes, past Pascal Wehrlein up into 8th position. It's another fantastic performance once again from the Hookster off the line. Wowzers. I'll give myself an ice cream headache after that as well. As we now climb up into the castle section, you can see from the front wing the beautiful view of right up close to the tarmac. So still the first lap of the race. Holding on to 8th at the moment. Don't forget, of course, started last, up into 8th. And we haven't even completed one lap yet. Yes, Sebastian Vettel is currently the car ahead of us. Now, where is Nico Rosberg? Of course, our championship rival. He's going to be up there somewhere, but I can't quite see him in the distance. We've got Hulkenberg ahead of Sebastian Vettel. Pascal Wehrlein in the manor is still behind us, and we're about to complete the first lap. But where is Nico? Where is Nico, baby? Well, we'll find out a little bit later into this Grand Prix as we're just about to complete lap 1 now. Lap 1, going to lap 2. This is where you get maximum power. Look at the miles per hour. Look, 226 miles an hour as we sail past Sebastian Vettel up into 7th place. And there's Hulkenberg, and he's fighting like crazy with our teammate Fernando Alonso in, of course, the sister McLaren car. So yes, McLaren are doing really, really well at the moment. As you can see in the races, as we managed to get past Alonso, I do believe, yes, we sneaked down the inside. Hulkenberg is next, everyone. Hulkenberg is next, as we're now going to go to the inside of him, I do believe, before we get into this next turn. Brake really, really late, as the Hookster always does. And yes, we have got past Hulkenberg, so up into 5th place now. 5th position. This is exactly what we need. We have to keep pushing, pushing, pushing if we've got any chance of winning this championship. We need to get as many points as we can in this early stage of the championship in the McLaren car, so that when we get onto hopefully a better car, we will have a great advantage to try and fight in the final rounds for this championship. That's the goal, but is it going to work? Well, we'll find out, of course, as the season progresses a little bit later on. But at the moment, the Hookster is still holding on to this 5th position, but he's behind Kimi Raikkonen. And as you can also see from the mini-map now, there's a huge gap now between us and Raikkonen. Look at that, only 2 laps, and yet Raikkonen has pulled out a huge lead in us. I don't think we're able to catch him, so I think theoretically 5th position may be the highest that we are going to score today. But that's really, really good, of course, considering that we started from last place on the grid. Yes, already up into 5th position. This is a fantastic circuit. It's a very, very fast circuit, and you need pretty much low downforce, but unfortunately you have to watch where you're going to the corners, because that would negate you of having a low downforce. You need a high downforce, but you just need the top speed. So I basically just put on a low downforce setup as we go into lap 3 now. Lap 3, still under pressure from the car behind now. We've got, of course, this Force India still pushing us. It's Hulkenberg, but we're still holding on at the moment to this 5th position on lap 3. As we now go down this next extraordinarily long straight, and you can see my shiny red helmet, as you can see from the camera, which is basically just behind the engine cover on the car. Beautiful camera shot there, beautiful. And we continue on, as we always do, in 5th place. Now Hamilton, Lulu is now in 4th position, so it's been a little bit of jostling with the pack a little bit further up, and Hamilton is now in 4th place, so he's the next car we've got to see if we can catch up to. Hulkenberg still maintaining position behind us. So what happened to Kimi Raikkonen? Well, Kimi Raikkonen must have passed Hamilton. Wowzers, he must have got past Hamilton, unless Hamilton's made a mistake, because I can't quite see the car in front of Hamilton, but I don't think it's Kimi Raikkonen. It may be, but I'm not quite sure. Very, very difficult to see, of course, from these views. I can see Hamilton ahead definitely, but I can't see the car ahead of him. It's a little bit too much of a gap at the moment. Anyway, still on lap 3. Still on lap 3 is we have to brake very, very hard this very, very tight section. It reminds me of Canada, that section. In fact, you have to be really, really precise. Otherwise, if you jump over the curb, you can go straight into the wall, just like Canada. Yes, just like Canada. So, Hamilton still ahead of us in 4th place. Little bit of a gap now. A little bit of a gap between us and Hamilton. Hulkenberg still pursuing behind us, though. You can see from the arrow, he's still pushing hard on lap 3. Can we catch up to Hamilton? Well, at the moment, I'd say, oh, his car's coming in already. Was that Hamilton coming in? I think that was Kimi Raikkonen in 3rd place. So yes, Hamilton is coming to the pits. So he's made it up to 4th place. We accelerate forward down to lap 6, and there's more cars coming in, everyone, which means that the Hookster has now gone into 2nd place, 2nd position at the moment. And unfortunately, though, Nico Rosberg is currently in the lead of this race. Our championship rival is in the lead. What have we got to do to beat Rosberg? Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 6. It's time now for us to make our pit stop. Gotta be very careful going to the pits there, otherwise you can stuff it straight into the wall, So the lads hopefully are going to do us a nice fast pit stop, and we come in on lap 6. Where's the lads? There they are. We change on to the yellow sidewall tyre. Thank you, lads. Wow, 2.429 seconds. That was a fast stop, but we got lots of cars going past us, and one of those is Nico Hulkenberg in 12th place, so we rejoin down in 13th position on lap 7. Yes, 13th position. Wowzers. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 8. We managed to catch up to the cars ahead of us. We got K-Mag, which we just breezed past now, so up into 12th position. Our next target is Hulkenberg's course, as we go once again into the gorgeous castle section of this Grand Prix. But can we catch up to the back of Nico Hulkenberg? Well, we'll find out a little bit later. He has got a car right in front of him, though, as you can see, so that is going to impede his progress. So that may be the opportunity that we need to try and catch up to him. But unfortunately, we had to go into lean mix because we are pretty low on fuel at the moment. Of course, the Baku circuit is very, very thirsty on fuel as we accelerate forward down slow on that. Oh, look at that! Massa goes into the pits. We've got a yellow flag there. I don't know what's happened. I think something's happened behind the cars. Anyway, it's giving us the opportunity to get past Nico Rosberg, and we do manage to get past. So up into 9th position now on lap 9. And still chasing Sebastian Vettel. Yes, still chasing Sebastian Vettel as we accelerate forward now. Still on lap 9, just going past the pits. Is there any more cars in? Yes, there's a couple more cars in. Quite a few cars in fact. And we're now back into 5th position on lap 10, everyone. As we accelerate forward now to lap 12. This is now going to be the last lap of the race. The last opportunity for the cars to get past us. And Hamilton is behind us now. Hamilton is behind us. Wowzers, what happened now? I'm not quite sure. But Lewis Hamilton is the car behind. And this is going to be the last opportunity for him to try and get past. And that means we are going to finish, hopefully, in 5th position. More World Championship points for us. And that is exactly what we need. Yes, we need every single World Championship point we can grab hold of in these early stages of this championship. So we brake very, very hard in the next turn. Wow, look at the debris on the circuit there. Wow, that was obviously caused by that incident earlier. Lots of debris for the cars. But we're still holding on to 5th place now. There isn't really any opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to get past us during this section. It's very, very tight and twisty as we're about to approach the castle section. So there is no opportunity for Lewis to try and get past here. So we are pretty safe at the moment. You can see, pretty safe. Now we're just going into the castle section and it's really tight. So there's absolutely no opportunity for Lewis to get past. As we now climb up, as you can see, there's the castle on the left-hand side. Superb. I have to say, a great sort of corner in Formula 1 on the circuit there. Absolutely beautiful. So, this could be the opportunity for Lulu. Yes, getting very, very close to our rear end, as you can see. We've had to stay in lean mix because we're almost out of fuel. This could be very, very dodgy as we're about to approach the line. This could be an opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to get past us because we're going to have to go up the last straight in lean, I do believe, because we haven't got enough fuel left in the car. Oh my goodness, no. No, you bugger. Don't you dare steal this away from me. Oh no, Nico Rosberg has won the race. Nico's won the race. Are we going to be able to hold on to this? I'm not quite sure. We're still in lean mix. We're still in lean. We're going to rich to the last second. We're going to rich mix to the last 9 seconds of the Grand Prix. I don't know if we're going to make it though. Are we going to make it across the line? I think we are. Wowzers, me trousers. And yes, we do. Fuck. Get in there. Get in there. Well done to Hookster. 5th position. So onto the podium, and once again it's the gorgeous face of Toto Wolff. Look at him, look. What a hunk of a man he is. What a hunk of a man he is. And there's Nico Rosberg. Unfortunately, he won the race, so he's stolen more points away from us. Stolen more points away. That's not good. That's not good at all, because we only got 5th and he got 1st. Anyway, there is Sebastian Vettel, who finished in 4th place. Well done, Seb. Well done indeed. Onto the podium. There they are. Unfortunately, not for the Hookster this time. But he came close. He came very, very close indeed. There he is then, Nico Rosberg. What have we got to do to beat Rosberg? What have we got to do? I don't know. Anyway, the champagne is now going over everyone. Yes, get in there, lads. Get in there. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Okay, time for the obligatory Hugsy on the podium. Let's have a look at the final points after both those rounds then. We're still in 2nd place, but we're now 29 points behind Nico Rosberg, Sebastian Vettel in 3rd place with 102 World Championship points. In the Constructors, we're still in 3rd with 142 World Championship points. As always, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.